Welcome to the training for ClassDojo.com in Sheldon ISD. You're probably wondering, what is Class Dojo? Class Dojo is a real-time behavioral management and skill tracking tool that's quick to set up, easy to use, and the best part for teachers, it's absolutely free. We know as teachers that bad behavior can be a big barrier to learning. With Class Dojo, it'll help you to improve behavior and build strong learning habits with your students. This tool helps teachers to engage students effortlessly. It helps you to track data with no data entry required. It also helps you to use real-time feedback to improve behavior in the classroom, and it focuses on building positive behavior rather than the constant punishing or disciplining of students. One of the best features of Class Dojo is that it helps you to share real-time data with parents quickly and easily using the website for parents to log into. Additionally, you boost student engagement by allowing students to track their progress at home. At home, they can watch their progress as they get better and better and better with their behavior in your class and earn rewards. The best part is all you need is a computer. You can connect that computer to your smartboard or to your projector, which is a lot of what we do here in Sheldon ISD. And my favorite part is that you can use your smartphone, your iPhone, your Android, your tablet, or an iPod Touch to give points remotely. You're not tied to your computer system to award points and track behavior. So now let me show you how it works. I'm going to switch over to Class Dojo, and then we'll come back to the rest of the presentation. Okay, so here we are on our iPad, and we are just going to simply open up the Class Dojo app. Notice that when you open the app, your classes already show up. Once you've logged into the app the first time, your classes that you've preloaded through the website will show up. You do need to note that you cannot add or manage, meaning you can't add or delete students from the app itself. You have to do that on the website. So this is the app. Once it's open, I just have a sample class in here, and we'll just click on the class now. And then you see it opens up to the student list, and there is our famous students there. And you can see now that each student has their own personalized avatar, and you can now award points to students. So say you really think that Don Cheadle and Brad Pitt both did a good job of helping someone in the class. Well, you choose Don Cheadle, Brad Pitt, and then you can see that I hit down there the Helping Others button. If I think George Clooney gave me a great answer, you can see that top row. I can now award George Clooney a great answer. Now, Julia Roberts and Matt Damon, though, are horseplaying during class. So now I click on both of them, and you can see where I've clicked on them. They turn blue when you click on them. I can now go down here and click on horseplaying. You see it right there. Click on horseplaying, and you can see that they are awarded with negative points. The negative points show up in red. The positive points show up as green. Now, if I want to select the entire class, let's say the entire class was working really hard. It's been 5-10 minutes of seat work, and they're doing a really good job. I can actually choose now select all. If you look up here, see where it says select all. I'm going to click that, and notice it now highlights everyone. And so I want to give everyone just a good job for being on task, and so I'm just going to say helping others. That's what I have loaded in there. Note that when it brings up the awards down here, you get to edit all of these. The pictures you have to choose from their preloaded picture icons, and there's I think 20 or 30 per item to choose from. But you can choose those and edit those and use that as you will. And so all of these were actually put in here by myself just for my class last year that I used for. And you can see that you can add as many as you want. It'll keep going. You can even slide it across. Same on the bottom. And students really enjoy seeing their name on the screen. One of the useful features that I like about this is actually if a lot of times randomizing who you choose and not just calling on the same students is hard, because students think you're picking your favorites. There is a button, if you'll see it, right next to select all, it says select random. And when you touch that button on the iPad app, select random, notice that it highlighted in blue Matt Damon. Matt Damon was randomly chosen. If I push select random again, I now have Don Cheadle chosen. I'll press it again, and I get Elliot Gould. And so you can see it randomly selects, so that students don't even know who's going to get called on. So they're engaged, they're looking, they want the points, they can earn points. This is what it looks like on the iPad. If you want to know what it looks like on your iPhone or iDevice or even an Android device, let me pull that up here. Here is what it looks like on the iDevice. This is an iPhone I'm actually using. I actually like it better on the iPhone than I do on the iPad, but that's just my preference. If I choose the same class, notice that when I open up on my iPhone here, I've got the same students. I can scroll up and down and look at them all. And notice that the points are the same. The points that I just added on the iPad show up immediately on my iDevice. And I was just talking about the randomizing. I can actually click the random button on my iPhone here, and it will do the same thing. And see how it shows Bernie Mac, and it'll pop up to give points, and I'll give Bernie Mac a breakthrough answer there. But the thing about that I find fun with the device is if I just shake my iPhone, it will automatically choose randomly someone, and there it goes. It chose George Clooney. I didn't have to touch anything. I just shook my iPhone, and it automatically chose for me. And so now I'm going to give him a great answer there. So you can see the points that were awarded, and you can see, and we'll go ahead and give Julia Roberts a completed homework, and give something to Matt Damon, so everybody has positive points there. So now you've seen how you can award points using the app, using either the iPad or your iPhone device. Here is actually where you can now go to the website, pull that up, and if you click on reports, so I've logged in, you can now see the whole class report, positive, negative. You can see the total number of points as you arrow over them. If I want to see, like, Julia Roberts only got 66% positive. If I want to click on Julia Roberts, I can now see, oh, she lost a point for horse playing, but she completed her homework and helped others. So these are just useful tools that you can use. One of the things I love is the parent accounts. If you go here to parent accounts, you can then click print parent codes, and that'll give you parent codes to cut out and send home with students. You can also just add in their email address by typing them in here, but I love to print the parent codes that cut out. Let me click on that and show that to you. See if it'll pop up here, and we're going to keep that. And let's see if I can get that to go here. Okay, so you can kind of see just what it looks like when you print. This is just a PDF that you would print out, and it has the students' names. It only shows first name, so this is Matt Damon's. And then this is the parent's code. It tells them to go to classdojo.com/parent, enter their code, and then they enter their name, email, and they can create a password, and they have their own account, and they can keep track of their student. Same thing happens for students. You can see print invitations, hand them out, and then students log in. If you just click this button, get invitations for your students, we'll go through the same process. We open it, and here is the student account. So you can see that it says they go to classdojo.com/student. They log in to their existing account or create a new account. And once they are in the site, they just enter their student code right here, and it automatically takes them to your classroom and puts them in there. Each teacher can use this, and each teacher's they would have a different student code for each teacher's classroom, so they can keep track of that. Same thing for the parent codes. And it'll all go into one account for the student and one account for the parent, assuming they log in properly. So you can see how useful Class Dojo can be when you use it the way it's designed. It's actually a great, great, great tool. I hope that demo made sense to you. I want to walk you through now how you can sign up. Step 1 is pretty simple. Go to classdojo.com. Step 2, you're going to look for the orange button that says Teachers, try it now, and click there. Step 3, just enter your information. Step 4 is just copy and paste in your class roster. It should take less than a minute if you already have your names listed out somewhere. You can just copy and paste it. Now go ahead and play with the site for a couple minutes. Get your sign up, walk through that process,
and we're going to walk around to help you out with any questions you might have.